Question 21 is asking you to understand how temperature can impact delta G. You remember that delta G will go up or down depending on the temperature because of this relationship. For instance, the delta H is negative 33, which is very favorable. So it has a favorable delta H, but it has a negative delta S, and you remember positive delta S's are favorable. So it has unfavorable entropy. So this should be a reaction that if we decrease the temperature, will get rid of that or reduce that unfavorable term a little bit, and the favorable term, the delta H here, will sort of dominate, and you'll get a very favorable or negative delta G. Now, to determine the temperature at which that flip over from being favorable delta G to unfavorable delta G occurs, they're asking you to find, well, at what temperature would delta G be 0? Remember, when it's 0, it's at equilibrium. Really the way to find that is simply to plug in the values. We know the delta H, we know the delta S, although be very careful because you'll notice that this is in kilojoules and that value is in joules. So you're going to need to convert one of the two of those to get them in the same units. The other thing that we need to know is we need to know the temperature. We need to know that delta G is 0, and then we can solve for the temperature. And the temperature should come out in Kelvin because that's what our entropy was in.